Bismillah. All right, today I wanted to talk about an issue in the Twin Cities area, but in the broader context of Muslims in America and even broader as Muslims in the West with clothing. Now, specific issue, and that being symbology in clothing. And I see this as being something that is creeping into the fashion of the Muslim youth. And what I'm looking more at is occult symbology, overt Satanism, implicit and explicit satanic or evil themes, or even Christian themes or Judaic themes, you know, within the symbology or the thematics of the clothes we wear or the brands we buy as youth in America. And, you know, I'm not going to get into the whole thing about what brand names we should or should not be buying. I'm not even going to get into that. What I will say is that I have been to the mosque, I've been to the masjid, and seen brothers in there, young brothers, with shirts with crosses on them. Shirts with crosses on them. I'm not going to drop no name brands. I'm not going to finger point. But especially with the hip hop being a heavy influence in the past few years, there's been this kind of this Buddhist theme. This Chinese, this Asian theme. The problem is the themes with the dragons and the you know, the year of the ox and the year of this and the year of that, and then these pants. And now I ain't gonna say no names, but you should know what I'm talking about with the Asian themes, and they got Buddhist statues, you know what I'm saying, embroidered in gold and silver and red and green and all the colors of the rainbow, you know. And I'm gonna say it like this: the embroidery is beautiful. The quality of the clothes is beautiful, and people recognize quality, and it's sort of a theme in hip hop. So, you know, of course that's gonna trickle down to the youth, and they're gonna want to follow suit and take part in that. But as Muslim youth, we have to be more vigilant. We can't be as stringent as the rest of these people who don't take their deen seriously, or that are just completely trapped in the dunya. So we have to know that the symbols on our body, you know, what they represent. There's one company in particular that has, their symbol is like this tree, and it has a cross in the middle. Now I know the cross without the elongated center axle, or whatever you want to call it, is kind of been used as a symbol of medical, you know, like the Red Cross, you know. But that came from Christianity, and this cross it's a well-known company, and I've seen many brothers wearing this. But this it looks like a Christmas tree, and they got this Christmas tree with this cross, and they're wearing these clothes. And you're a Muslim, and you in the masjid, and you in line praying, and there's a brother behind you, and he's looking up, and he might see this Christmas tree with this cross, or on the back of your jeans he's seeing a safari scene with all type of animals, or he's seeing a monkey, or he's seeing a Buddhist monk, or a Buddhist statue, or an Asian dragon. We as Muslims need to be representing Islam. And I have my own, you know, thoughts on what symbols can actually be a good representation of Islam. What I'm saying is, we as Muslim youth need to be vigilant about what we put on our bodies, about what companies and what symbols and what thematics are present in our apparel. Because we're not the people of the dunya that just walk around here heedless of what we put on our bodies. We're not the people that just put something on and don't care. That's not us. That can't be us. We're people of taqwa, you know? And I don't like it. I personally don't like it when I see crosses in the masjid. I personally don't like that. I personally don't like it when I see, you know, jeans with a Buddhist statue. You know? I'm not digging that. You know? At all. These are symbols are incompatible with Islam. And now to get to the most dangerous part, now we have a lot of brothers that are into conspiracy theories, and you know, I've delved into that stuff and looked into it and researched it and studied, you know, down to, I'm gonna say one named Disney, and you know, like even Fantasia, like Mickey Mouse, he was the magician, but he was the apprentice of the magician, right? So these practicing magic. Or you look at a lot of the themes behind movies. You know, the theme is don't respect your parents, or you know, a lot of these themes that are unsavory or immoral and unethical, that go against the principles of Islam, the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that's not something that we should be representing. And then there's these extremely overt and covert thematics and satanic symbols embedded into clothes, symbols, movies, and I'm talking straight, you know, like this whole skull and crossbones thing. You know, where'd that come from? The biker era, Hell's Angels, skull and bones, occult symbology. You had all type of stuff like that. Owls, all type of stuff in all these clothes, man. And I'm not with it. And you know, I'm not gonna blame the people who don't know. But I want people to be more aware and be more vigilant. You walking around here with the mark of Shaitan on you, a symbol of Shaitan, a label, brand named, imprinted. Front shirt, back shirt, jeans, shoes, whatever. Don't matter. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, and just to, stir the pot up. That's the beauty about Islam, is that we've never been, you know, like we argue every year about when Ramadan comes in, the day of doubt, and you know, that's the beauty of Islam. We don't have a hierarchy, and there's not an institution that has a monopoly on opinions and knowledge. So you have people like me who study Islam lightly, you know, lightly. I'm not no alim, but I study my deen. So what I'm saying is we need to be aware, we need to be vigilant, we need to be people of taqwa in our apparel, and we're setting the example, man. We're setting the example for, you know, we're supposed to be representing Islam, and yet we got our young brothers out here running to imitate the kuffar. How we gonna do that? How we gonna have a Satanist symbol on our chest, imitating the kuffar, and then have them want to come to the deen? It don't work. It don't work. We're not a community of followers, man. Not of this dunya, not of the kuffar, not of the non-believers, because they're lost, man. They're out in here lost, man. You got economic decay, you have social degradation, you have moral, you know, just it's sick, it's pathetic, you know, and you got Muslims running right behind them. It's not right. So, you know, I say all of that just to stir up the pot and say, yeah, man, this is our tradition. We don't have, you know, we can question things. And we can be the ones to set new trends and get back on the deen, and try to eliminate some of these things from our wardrobe, try to eliminate some of these things from our closet, you know, not buy certain companies, not to boycott it, just to say that the symbols they embody and the themes that they have present in their apparel, you know, are in conflict with what I believe. Because we don't have beliefs in Islam. We have convictions, you know? So you either convicted to it or you're not. You either just believe it's just like some whimsical belief, or you're willing to die for it. So, you know, what's it gonna be? You know? People need to choose up. Anyways, this went on too long. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You know.